Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Ghana National Mosque, international mosque with a morgue. It can carry 15,000 worshippers at once.
Allahu Akbar.
The National Mosque of Ghana complex is the second largest mosque in West Africa, towering above the skyline of Accra, the capital city of Ghana. Congregants observe the 5 daily prayers, and the mosque, inclusive of the courtyard, can host a congregation of well over 15,000 Muslims, a significant achievement for those who envisioned and sponsored the mosque. The Jumaa prayer is regularly led by His Eminence, Sheikh Osman Nuhu Sharubut, the national chief Imam and Mufti of the Republic of Ghana. This edifice, with 4 minarets, strongly resembling Sultan Ahmet Cami or Blue Mosque in Istanbul, Turkey, is located in Kanda Street, Accra, Ghana, and was built by Turkish Hudayi Foundation. The mosque was built at a cost of $10 million, and it was funded by the Turkish Hudayi Foundation in Accra with the support of the Turkish government. The construction began in 2012. Osman Nuhu Sharubutu, the national chief Imam and Mufti of the Republic of Ghana, in his speech, claimed that the late Jerry John Rawlings, a former president, and others helped in the securing of the land for the realization of the project for Muslims in Ghana. In 1995, J.J. Rawlings gave out the land to replace a mosque he destroyed for the building of Rawlings Park in Accra. The project was started by the Muslim community in Ghana and was abandoned close to 10 years because of lack of funds. The mosque was built in an Ottoman revival style with 4 signature minarets towering about 65 minars above the ground. It is claimed to be a replica of the Blue Mosque. The upper levels of the interior of the mosque are dominated by blue paints, with stained glass windows with designs. The inner decorations are made of hand-drawn calligraphic verses of the Quran. The floors are covered with carpets. The exterior feature is arranged with cascade of domes around the main dome. The mosque was commissioned on Friday, 16th of July 2021 by Nana Akufo-Addo. The commissioning was attended by President Mohamed Bazoum and former President Mahamadou Issoufou of Niger. Also in attendance was Mahamudu Bawumia, Fuad Oktay, Ali Erbas, and Osman Nuhu Sharubutu. The mosque is claimed to accommodate 15,000 people on a complex built on a 42-acre land. It has an office complex for the national chief imam, project managers and others, a morgue, a library, a school, dormitories, workers and guests' residences, and a fitted clinic with laboratories and a pharmacy. It has a minaret which can be seen from many parts of Accra. The following are the 7 major peculiar features and activities of the Ghana National Mosque. 1. Conference room facility and open-air courtyard. Available at the National Mosque complex is a 300-seater modern conference room which can be rented for conference, meetings, seminars, workshop, public lectures, etc. The court is most suitable for hosting wedding reception and dinners. 2. Friday prayers. The Friday prayer is led by His Eminence, Sheikh Osman Nuhu Sharubutu, the national chief Imam and Mufti of the Republic of Ghana. The khutbah starts at 1300 GMT, and prayer starts at 1320 GMT. The khutbah is delivered in Arabic and translated into native Hausa language by the Khatib, while English translation is provided by a translator. 3 Ramadan. Services in Ramadan include iftar packs, Taraweeh, Tahajjud, and special Ramadan weekend lectures by selected scholars. 4. Nikah marriages. The National Mosque of Ghana is yet to obtain license to conduct marriage contracts and ceremonies. When operational, a marriage ceremony can be conducted in one of 2 ways. Nikah, Islamic marriage contract, and civil contracts performed together, or Nikah, Islamic marriage contract, only if you have a civil marriage certificate. 5. Eid prayers. Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha are both led by His Eminence Sheikh Osman Nuhu Sharubutu, the national chief Imam and Mufti of the Republic of Ghana. Here at the National Mosque of Ghana complex, it is often a very colorful occasion, usually graced by the sitting President of the Republic and other high-ranking government officials. 6. Morgue and funeral services. Although yet to be operational, the mosque complex has a modern morgue, which will be providing excellent morgue and funeral services. 7. Youth Engagement Program. The National Mosque of Ghana complex, among other programs, seeks to run active youth engagement program, through which the youth can receive guidance and coaching to make the best of their lives. Other services in the compound is a clinic and a school, both open to the public.